allow your TB to get a couple items and go. But then it's like there's a Timbersaw threat. So I think the panel is in good stead, having concerns with Ivy's draft. There are a lot of things that need to go right, and the constant underlying fact is Goon Squad has really nice things that Ivy has to answer. And when you have to answer something in a draft, it naturally means you're wasting time from trying to win your objective because you're having to deal with like an earlier power spike, right? So heroes like Timbersaw, you know, why last year Alliance was, you know, the #1 team in Western Europe, in the regionals at least, was because S4 on his first phase Timbersaw, he would buy 15 minutes of time to enter the game to allow everyone else to have a game, right? And this is kind of the same thing here. Timbersaw will be so noisy within the early game. Same thing with Storm in the mid game, that I worry Ivy won't ever be able to really kind of get that kind of machine rolling in towards, you know, Goon Squad's tier 3 area.
Oh, let's see. Let's see if Ivy's got something up their sleeves here. See, bouncy rune. So, Max. It's going to take a lot of damage. Nice timing on the hoof stomp though as the Blade Fury comes to an end. Make sure there's no follow-up right clicks. So he will live. Be fine, but taking quite the hit there.
You could see as well that was the change in 7.31, the additional stun intervals. It felt like the center was actually he was standing still basically during the avalanche, where before it'd be stun, little move, stun, little move. So really small things, but I like that little quality of life change for Tiny. As if he wasn't already really good, he's now even better.
Oh, top lane. JM, getting very, very low there. Hansken being rather sneaky, was able to sneak round and grab him with the avalanche.
I think one thing that I forgot to mention is the fact that Enchantress is one of the... He should be fine, yeah. And Pexel should be fine. Okay, cool. Nice. We're just getting low HP, just kind of putting us on edge, creating a new wave. Nice heads up stuff here from Aqua.
Yeah, coming over to make sure the creeps still meet, and also to be at the ready in case they do get a chance to lead it. I mean, level 2 on this bottom lane is going to be a bit spooky for Dire. Jug and Grimstroke will immediately go. They may even find a chance to go now. Aqua, level 1 Blade Fury, not enough to commit underneath the tower, so Max will be fine again. Maybe they could try and turn onto Aqua. He's a little bit low, so nothing else to throw out. So he'll be fine. Still got tangos for the lane down here. They're okay.
But yeah, I didn't mention this yet, but I think Enchantress, he is one of the best supports, position 5 at least, against dealing with Timbersaw, just because of the pure damage of your impetus. If you can get it to, you know, level 2 plus have a good creep, you're gonna have to slowly chip down this Timbersaw, and he's not always able to stand up in front. So I'm looking towards that within the next couple minutes in top lane. But for now, with Jug and Grimstroke, like we're seeing, the fact they are level 2, there isn't a boots yet on Centaur. If he is out of position, it should at least be half damage. And this is what I was mentioning about the Enchantress. Like, he's actually a really good support for Timbersaw.
There's some good damage indeed. Sounds out though for S4. Seeing CS so far in the mid. Storm, 15 for 1. Having a very, very good time. Top. Now low skill with the meta pop should be again able to secure another wave quite comfortably against S4. S4 is going to have a bit of a slower start this game.
Yeah, it's not so clean. But going to mid lane actually, the fact that, you know, Storm 18 and 1, Batrider 12 for 1. I remember when working with Stormstormer in Hellbear Smashes, when he played the Batrider, the matchups he hated playing against was the Puck and the Storm. Just because of the fact that they always had kill potential in this hero. Yeah, Max is tanky enough now. I can keep monologuing. I was worried for a second, I was like, oh no, Max, don't die.
No, yeah, I mean, they tried to go instantly as they hit the level 3, but indeed, just sent off. Very beefy in the mid. Seeing the attempt for the kill, but Limp was prepared with the 1 charges, so it didn't matter that napalm was stacking up. He was always ready to turn it round under the tower, as Limp will get that solo kill.
And that is exactly why, you know, the Storm, the Pucks, the heroes are actually pretty good against Batrider, just because you need to be on top of the hero to punish them. And when you have damage that you can throw down on top of yourself, a little bit of control, you can really punish him. So I think Batrider trying to be over aggressive, you know, had the fortification, but yeah, wasn't enough, just kind of fed away a kill. And this is not what you want to give a Storm with 0 stuns he's against.
Low skill. Having to run here on the top lane. Hansken gets in on top of him, but not quite.
If he'd clarity before entering that fight, he would have had the mana. Very small things that would have helped get that kill, but still, you know, S4 is at least going to be happy now.
Yeah, he's catching up,
has
S4.
to have mana. Yeah, he's catching up. It's because Vincent, the Enchantress, didn't have any mana for like the last minute or so. So he's just kind of been waddling around.
Obviously, bottom lane Max. They'll put the Fairy Fire. Oh, Swashbuckle not quite going to catch Acros. Shield Crash will do. So Cube's at least able to find the trade for them down bottom lane.
Every fight's just laning. Like, fighting, sorry, not laning. Of course they're laning. It's 4 minutes, but everyone's poking and prodding non-stop.
Now we're getting a bit more action than we did in the start of the first game.
We had like 4 kills in 10 minutes in that game.
The toss back into the Avalanche, it's enough. Nicely done there. They line up for the burst and S4 can get the kill.
Yeah, this is what was a Ench favored lane has now somewhat crumbled because of the lack of mana, the lack of being present and punishing. It's kind of slowly creeped in, and I think now S4 is pretty healthy. I think Tiny probably wants to go top 1 more time and then maybe pivot towards mid and start fighting there. But as it's nearly the 6-minute mark, we saw in game 1, both Peksu and Hansken, I apologize if you heard my phone just ring there, they go to mid lane. So I expect them to equally make this rotation towards the runes at 6 minutes.
I see Sue's able to get hands on the power rune.
Ah, yeah, they are going.
They're going to start the move. Power rune's going to be down bottom. Cube will be able to grab it. See Limp not feeling confident to have enough mana to continue to commit onto Mobile. Knows that there's backup coming in. Cube's over with the Invis rune. Oh, they'll look for Hansken. But a little bit of a misplay there. They get the drag back with the Wild Wing Ripper, and it ends up causing Cube to miss his swashbuckle. So all the skills at the same time there, but not in the right order. And meanwhile, back in the mid, they get the kill.
I just love watching movement spells, you know? There's something about like a failed toss or a weird Wild Ring Ripper or a hook or something. It just hits different.
Yeah, unfortunate
Poor
for Ivy. We'll see again what happened after we were watching what was going over by the small camp. Limp's just able to get back in and get that kill. Another one against Mobile's bat.
And I feel like if you're a team watching right now, knowing you're playing against Goon Squad in the upcoming weeks, you have to think about this 6-minute rotations. They've now done it pretty much every single game.
We'll see bottom. Limp immediately making moves down there. Joining forces with Akram and Peksu. They take down Max. Starting to get the kills built up. Goon Squad now 5-1 at 7 minutes in. Wentworth lead as well, of course.
You know, Peksu showing how to correctly utilize the Grimstroke, both the jug in lane with that spin, undispellable, and then Storm Spirit getting the jump, always being able to connect.
As we see here. There we go. Leads in, sets up for the X-Well stun, and it's going to be Mobile going down. Silence over towards Cube as he's got no way to escape. 2 more kills for Goon Squad around the mid. And playing very, very fast this time round. And Ivy are struggling to match it.
Yeah, you love to see it from Juggernauts, right? You collapse the laning phase a couple minutes early. You join your team for a quick fight. He's not going to pressure the tower here. If it was like a couple minutes later with a Caliport wave, 100% he'd stay. But quick kill top, run back to bot lane. And in all of this, absence of fight, we now get to see, you know, Timbersaw passively taking top lane. He now comes bottom. And there's no way Centaur can stay here alone.
He's trying to run over to the creep wave. He's able to do so. Gets over with the Stampede. Timber Chain's going to be a little short, but S4 still got the Chakram. He needs one more bit of instance of damage and he'll get it. Follow-up Timber Chain gets the job done. Good attempt from Max to try and throw the Juggernaut off, but couldn't quite do so in time. Damage has already been done and S4 is able to clean up the kill. Oh, that's done! Oh no, JM! Oh no! The creeps really aren't working in their favor today here for Ivy. Even when when they're under their command, commanding that Wild Wing Ripper didn't go well, and then back over by the camp, a stray stun from a Centaur.
He's fighting back against the system. He was like, he knew what Ench was about to do to him, and he's.
They weren't having any of it.
Yeah, that's a bit rough.
Yeah. It's definitely going to feel bad here for Ivy. Now down 10-1. Even the neutrals turning against them.
And it's just one of those things where Ivy, they have to try and get all here. Like, okay, realistically, they need to get Batrider into a position where he can enter the fight. But it is so difficult because without BKB, he's going to get avalanched, or he's going to get vortexed or ink swelled. Like, he can't ever commit to an area without, without most likely dying. And that's what Ivy now, they're kind of overcompensating by bringing literally everyone to take one tier 1 tower, because if they know if they bring 2 or 3, they'll just get wiped time and time again. So because of how bad the laning phase has gone, this is like the unfortunate recovery, which is, hold each other's hands and hope to farm as 5, or at least farm within proximity of 5. I would be surprised if Batrider actually did go for the bots in this game. With how hard it's been, I think he might even need to either just go straight BKB. As JM's also just going to die. Yeah.
Told you a storm was coming.
I mean, any time Limp and Pexu see anyone alone, it's a very quick and easy kill for them.
But the sad thing is, I can see Ivy in, in a closer game, 10 minutes time, Ench with a Glimmer, a Shard, maybe a Locket, being somewhat unkillable from magic damage. Pangolier with a Shard, he gets jump, survives, rolls up, then, gets Rolling Thunder. Like, the support duo and all heroes on their team naturally just get tanky super quick in this game because of itemization and their skill builds. The issue is, it's not happened because of how bad laning phase went. So they're now just food because they're just so far behind on the items. And that was, the second biggest stun that Ivy just had there, just died mid lane, the Centaur creep.
So looking at here, Cube's going to try and turn things with the Rolling Thunder, but the Soulbind is down, holding in the 2 of them, allows them to kill off Max. Mobo's trying to get in for the lasso, he is able to find it. Gets the lasso locked down onto Limp, and they'll finally be able to take down the Storm. The turn towards Pexu as well, but he's going for the TP out. They've got no way to stop that with the lasso already being used. So Ivy finally able to get a core kill here onto Limp.
Yeah, I guess Rolling Thunder is going to be the key name in getting back into this game. Punishing maybe one bad zip here or there. If the Storm doesn't have the correct mana, you can easily lock him down. But, Ivy, they're not going to be given this opportunity many times. What did Batrider go for in the end? He got 2.3k gold. Currently deciding what he wants to buy.
I mean, what is it you want to see? You want to see the blink?
Honestly, I'd be down for a BKB. It sounds real bad because you have no move speed, but just be able to offer someone up in the fight could be kind of cool.
Let's have a look in the mid lane. Tower's going to go down. It's going to put Aqua very close to having his Battle Fury done. And already Hansken and Pexu smoked up. Maybe seeing if they can get themselves a bit of a pick-off in the triangle of Ivy. As it happens to be, though, Terrorblade's already out of the area, so he won't be caught by this.
They played a really deep ward as well, not getting caught by the double sentry that Ivy has. It should be fine.
A little bit of an initiation here with Tumbler's Toy. Is it enough burst? It's gonna be close. The Chakram comes in, but it doesn't connect. So we're gonna have Terrorblades will be able to live. Low skill's gonna be fine. Now Limp. Oh, Limp's ready to go. Oh, it's a big hit. Oh, Limp. All right, sweep straight across the triangle, and is able to find the finishing blow there to take down Low Skill. I mean, he wasn't ready for that at all, that Low Skill.
Not at all.
He was not ready for that sort of length of a zip to come out from Limp this early on, just 13 minutes, but Limp's able to find the angle, commits, and he gets the kill.
And again, it's just a product of, you know, S4 kind of waddling around, keeping that vision alive. They had a nice little deep ward, so Limp just posturing, being ready. I think that's the makings of a successful team, right? Is when you retreat from an area, still being able to identify what the situation is and not just saying get back and just close your mind on it. Keeping it open, keeping the information flowing, it allows Limp to make these plays. Instead, you know, some teams, that Storm is just farming a jungle camp, right? It's like, ah, cool, whatever. We nearly killed TB, nice. And again, you expect that from this caliber of player. Or players, sorry, collectively.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
What are we looking at the back right? Anything happened yet? Ooh, he did spend his gold, and he did go for the blink dagger.
Okay.
So they are looking to try and get something going. Instant smoke up with the blink. Most likely going to be baiting low skill out in bot lane, and then bringing everyone else in. Of course, Batrider, if he gets onto the Timbersaw, can potentially kill him.
Limp. Again, the two of them, Limp and Pexu, even able to kill off Max, as tanky as he is. The DD rune, they find it easy. There's the, yeah, they've got the initiation. If they got the damage, not quite. Limp, he's able to get out of there. And now the two of them have to run. S4's looking to chase them out. They will be able to escape. That was the blink lasso, and it didn't get them the kill.
That's not the surprise you want to see from your, you know. So this is my blink. Ah, that's nothing. Again, it's just how devastating Soulbind is against.
Oh, and again, look at Limp go. He's ready for another big zip. Straight from the mid tier 1, pretty much over towards the triangle. Takes out Motobuy. There'll be a buyback, as they're going to look to try and get Limp. Another good bounce back with Rolling Thunder into the stun of the Central. They're able to take Limp down. Now the turn over towards Pexu. They'll get another. Hansken in with the combo. But the damage is coming out now from low skill with this metamorphosis, as Hansken will fall. A double kill for low skill. They've managed to take 3 of them out. They won't be able to get S4. He will manage to be able to get out of there. A little bit of a punchback from them. Does, you know, did rely on Mobi popping that buyback though. So a costly fight, but a fight where they can say that they got some, you know, they did some damage.
And that's the fight that you at least need to get the kills in, because it is the confidence of Goon Squad that you're trying to fight into, right? Like these massive zips. If you're not killing a Storm who's got 200 mana, then you're gonna be losing this game, right? Like you have to punish it. They do punish it, but the flip side is we saw on that second screen, Aqua, he just took top tower. He's got a Yasha, he's got a Battle Fury, 9k net worth. He's having a great old time, and this is practically other than a couple early TPs, it is a 4v5 that Goon Squad has been able to build this lead from.
So we can get down here. Oh, Hansken is going to catch JM with the combo, and Limp will be able to finish the job off. 8-2 and 6 now in the Storm.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They're even looking at Roche now. Goon Squad, they know they can step in there, and Ivy can't. I mean, they do have Blink on both the Pango and the Bat. They have the ults up, so they may be able to look for something there, but I don't know if they'll be heading over in time.
Yeah, the only way they can test this is Batrider's close enough to...
Go mid! They use both the ults, but so again, it's not enough lockdown. They're still chasing for Limp, but that last little bit of mana is going to allow Limp to get away. I mean, that hurts. The commitment of the Rolling Thunder and the lasso. It doesn't kill the Storm. Goon Squad get the space to finish Roche. And now Low Skill's just been tossed. Wait, what? Okay, Low Skill just finds himself in the middle of the team. He's dead. Max tries to TP out. He'll get Omni Slash. As I think this one might be starting to get a bit messier than game 1, T.
Can we get a Pexu camp? Oh, he's TPing. That was legit.
Wait, what happened to Pexu?
Alright, so in that fight, Enchantress used the Wandering Ripper to push Pexu, and he then cliffed him. But not cliffed, you know the Radiant Ward outside Roshan? He basically put him in that little cliff spot. It was beautiful. Again, it's literally one small play in a game that is being lost, but it's the first time I've seen someone get cliffed by it, so props. And Pexu, he was upset by it.
Oh no, we've got this back on the replay, the attempt.
That's fair enough. But yeah, you see here, the You see Ivy going for the kills. It's so close in mid. It's now super close here as well. And then we're going to see it. Look at
Oh, yeah, I'm watching. Oh, yeah. Up he goes.
And now he's stuck there. He just clipped. Oh, it's the small things in life. That is a beautiful game.
Oh, Limp
Limp's not even using his keyboard.
I was going to say, he did that last fight with his feet.
Yeah.
He's chilling.
Impressive dexterity, I must say.
Or maybe he's on the keyboard behind his head. You know, like the rock stars used to do with the guitars.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
playing, yeah.
it's...
I'm sure there's some foot pedals you can use for games.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, nowadays you've got like the setup and control and stuff. I bet there's a lot of different ways to play Dota. They might not be effective or good, but, you know.
Oh, mate, a foot pedal is pretty banging for Dota. Surely
a foot pedal would be cool. You know, I want to rig up something like, you know, your ults, right? Your echo slam to a foot pedal. So, you know, you blink in and then you boom, you slam the ground. That could be some fun to be had with that.
Just give yourself some ankle sprain from echo slamming on repeat. If you got a little giddy leg, do you shake your leg when you're like sitting around like?
Oh, I do all the time. Or... That's true. Maybe you just want to rig it up to sort of like the right click.
Get a quill going.
Oh, quills. Yeah, exactly. Oh, for me, phase boots. That's the one I spam. If I get phase boots, I'm pressing that all the time. I've got to make sure 100% uptime.
Oh, nice. All right, we'll get some foot pedals.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But yeah, this is a disgustingly hard game for Ivy now, and you can see that in this Hail Mary 5-man smoke
Here we go.
into an Aegis.
Let's see what they get.
They're just hoping to get a pick off.
So much more.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it was, you know, nearly there. You know, they'll get Pexu. But now Goon Squad's ready to turn the fire around. BKB's going to come off in time, but oh, the Omni Slash. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts big time there. Low skills gone. So's JM. Max will also fall. As Limpy's going to be able to get the Vortex catch onto Cupid. They got more. He's out of mana. They will try and chase. We'll see if Cupid's able to run from this. He's not. Hanskens in with a blink jump. 4 dead on Ivy. They went for it, as you said. They smoked up as 5. They tried to make a move there. But they couldn't do it. They couldn't chain stun Aqua.
This Goon Squad though, they're looking good. They're looking clean.
I mean, what do you reckon? To top of the division, or what's your estimates for Div 2?
Ooh, I'd easily put them. I think top 2 for sure.
Top 2.
100%, yeah.
Yep.
Like other than the one shaky game they had, game 2 against Chillax, I feel like they've always been commanding in the lead, and they are playing with the confidence of a seasoned team with only a couple weeks being together. And I think if you're Alliance right now or Chicken Fighters, who before would have been the favorites, they're going to be looking at this team like these are the guys who might be taking our spot away from potentially would have been an easier top 2.
Yeah. As they're making this game look pretty simple here.
Ooh. Sorry, production. I'll be quiet now.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
That's the Ivy. Now, pull together one final defense, I'm sure, once Centaur's back up. See what they can do with the 5. Oh, that's if they get the chance to. Limpy's already in. He's going to get straight in, gets the setup onto Mobai. The bat's gone. Dupes in with the Rolling Thunder. He'll get the angle to control Pexu, and he will get the kill. Takes down the Grim Stroke, but the tower still falling low. Limp dancing around under the tier 4s. Hanskens in with the finisher as they take out JM. Tower's gone. 30-7. 22 minutes in. Where's the creeps though? The creep wave did get cut once, so they'll have to wait for that to come back in.
I really hope that this is a game where teams look at Tiny support at least. I know it's super strong carry, but I think when teams draft it, they often just go, let's just put it carry anyways. But I think this was a perfect example of if you have it with extra damage, because of course it's not as good anymore, like just having the extra little something behind it, the avalanche is pretty devastating. And Ivy showing in their base, they're just going to be dying. There is still one last play. BKB meta. Everything, I think, should be up. Yeah. So everything's available for Ivy to try and do one more move. But that move has to be a super clean initiation. Maybe jumping the storm with the lasso into the Nahoof stomp. with TB hitting them with meta, Rolling Thunder covering. A lot of things have to go right.
Oh.
Just Enchantress was the lead.
And Goon Squad, well, look to simply push this round the bottom lane. Get that final tier 2. There's the smoke from Ivy. Let's see what they can catch, who they can get. And if they do, if they can get the kill.
But this is a smoke that should net to a pickoff because they know where Goon Squad's moving. They know that they're going for the bottom tower. It's like the next strategical move.
Stupendous.
They're not able to find anything, Ivy. Nothing to be found at all with that play. As Goon Squad just, they're completely elsewhere.
They're just holding each other's hands, moving towards this tier 2. Like, if Ivy wanted to make this smoke play, they had to try and see Aqua pushing bot, barrel into the triangle quickly, whilst Jug's hitting, like, the bot tier 2 area of Radiant side when he just TP'd, and go for an explosive play. But if you're not explosive in that moment, again, it's super hard because you're behind, you're scared. That's when you don't really find anyone, you get back to your base. And now Ivy's defense will be at the tier 3s, trying to defend mega creeps. You know, TB's got Manta, got BKB, got Metamorphosis, but they are 22k down.
Let's see what they can do. Oh, Limp's already scanned things out. The trees, he's found the bat. Mobile's gone down, buys back immediately. See Cube trying to come in with the Rolling Thunder, but Goon Squad, they're down to the low ground. Cube will be able to stay on top of Pexu, but Pexu's more than fine. The healing ward from Aqua keeping him fully topped up. That's all they need to do really is find this last fight here, Goon Squad, and they'll close it up.
It's an Arcane Storm as well. You've got to be super careful. He's able to zip in, get the get back out. Still has, you know, 2/3 mana, if not more. Love the play from Limp there to zip up, get the Remnant Vision, zip again, Remnant Vision. Nice little small plays coming out.
Oh, there's the jump. They get the lasso. But Aqua, I don't think it took any damage at all. He's able to get the Omni Slash off. They've got to run back to the base. Buybacks are coming out. But nobody dies on Goon Squad. In fact, they're all pretty much full HP. As they push Ivy back towards the fountain. The 3-man stun comes in. The avalanche is there. Triple kill for Aqua. GG is cool. 26 minutes, 39-7, 28k lead. Game 1 wasn't close. And Game 2 was even more not closer. If that's English, but yeah, it wasn't great. This was a rough day for Ivy and a comfortable day for Goon Squad as this series is in the bag for them.